What's going on, everybody? It's Aaron here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're having a great 2022 so far. So today's video, I want to say shout out to Matthew Encina. I'm going to link his profile in the description. He inspired me through his video where he just redid his entire desk and room area just to make the space more functional and creative, and well, inspired me to make a video of my own because, well, we were doing some renovations in our house and I decided, you know what, maybe it's time to finally do something about this space. You know, someday I'm gonna move out for sure, hopefully someday soon, within the year is the plan, but I said let's take this opportunity and make the space as comfortable and productive as possible. So for that reason, here is my video for how I changed my room, the room makeover. Let's go. What is a bedroom to you? Is it just a place you lay your head down at night, or is it much more than that? When you enter, does it bring you a sense of peace? Does it spark creativity? Or even just allow you a moment to express your emotions in their rawest forms without judgment? Well, for me, it took many years of maturing and frankly confronting laziness to finally come to terms with the fact that the place I called an escape was anything but that. A blatant disregard for where things went and how something as simple as a bad color choice, well, it affected me and I didn't even know it. Was I being just a normal young man? Well, maybe. But as time passed, well, this was no longer an excuse. As mentioned, this video is a snapshot at some of those changes that were made and how the overall process changed me. Well, this is where it all begins. Alright guys, so like I've been telling you, I got some home renovations. That's why Meals by Mama was on pause. We're doing floors and all kinds of stuff. So with a lot of pressure, my mom, my brother was laughing at me. Even the guy who's actually doing our floors was laughing at me because of my room and this insane red color I've had for almost a decade that I painted a long time ago, and it's really like probably the most horrible paint job you've ever seen, and I hate painting so much that I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. So let me just show you a bit of my room first. You can see the horrible patch job, just things ripping. Painted just everything. It's just, and this is also like a full-blown children's bedroom. I'm finally gonna step it up a notch. But look at this paint job. So I'll keep you posted on what it's gonna look like when it's all done, but say goodbye to this red. The space in the room was not being utilized correctly. The artwork was dated and no longer reflected my age or growing style. It lacked direction, and frankly, there was no story worth paying attention to. With some hesitation, I came to the decision it was time to part way with many things that were no longer serving a purpose or just not bringing joy anymore. This was and will be the hardest part of the process. Take your time, and I can assure you, you won't regret it. Alright, step one is the primer. Let's see this. Oh my god, this is not fun. Oh, this is gonna be a long day. It's so dark. Why did I do this? A few hours, a sore arm, and 2 coats of primer to get rid of that blood red. The new color was ready to go up. It's time to change the color of this infamous room. Show you how it goes. That's the color. It's called Winter Lake. It's like a blue-gray. Here we go. Already the room seemed to be taking on a new personality. I felt, you know, more at ease. I felt lighter. So consider this when choosing your own color. Alright, so finally finished. Just gotta do a little touch up maybe for the ceilings. Just letting it dry. But man, that was not fun. But I will agree, it's infinitely better than the red. And now we're just gonna finish the floors. Once that was completed, it was time to create the artwork on the new canvas. furniture was rearranged to maximize the space and create a new flow. Shelves to display the things I cared about most in an updated and mature way. A new workspace to force me out of my bed and take the task at hand much more seriously. Because simply getting up and sitting on a chair, well, it makes a big difference mentally. Netflix Marie Kondo does make letting go of things just seem so effortless and easy, but you know what, it is something that we have to confront, and if the items are no longer bringing you joy, well, it's time to part ways. Just get really objective about it. Get rid of all the clothes you don't even use, the endless supply of stationery that just never gets touched. Just get rid of it. It may sound minimalistic, but it's shocking how much more you can accomplish with just having less things. Decluttering your space, it declutters your mind. You will find out how when you value space and efficiency, it becomes so much more exciting than living in an endless supply of pens and plaid shirts. These pegboards allow me to display my wires and work supplies, also keeping them at arm's length. Simply seeing the inventory you have in front of you frees up your mind to never have the fight of, do I have it? I swear I have it. It's somewhere. You spend more and more money to replace things you already have. And just from a financial standpoint, the more organized you are, well, the more money you're gonna save. It's really just that simple. I had lots of great ideas from the people closest to me that really helped bring the space to life, like fake plants. Who knew? The addition of the greenery just brought more life and color into the room that a pinned up Homer Simpson on the wall, well, it just couldn't do. I now had an opportunity to display artwork from the people I love and admire in a way that really showcased the skill and beauty of the work in a much more professional manner. And finally, with a bit of tech and lighting, I was able to bring it all together. The goal isn't to obsess over everything and not live your life because, well, that's not fun either, and things will get out of place. But having a simple system to put things back where they belong, it goes a long way to be able to just hit that reset button. I mean, isn't that what we teach our kids? Put your toys away, put them back where they belong. Somehow, us adults, we seem to have forgotten that in our own lives. Well, I hope this video inspires you to consider what you call your sanctuary, whether that be your bedroom, the kitchen, the office, maybe it's even the garage, and the small things you can do to transform those spaces and turn them into a place that you just love to be creative and just enjoy life in. The list of stores that I visited will be in the description below, and I look forward to seeing pictures of your transformations. Send it to me on Instagram. I would love to see them. A big thank you to Matthew Encina for inspiring this video. Go check him out. Give him a like. This guy is just super creative and a big inspiration, so thank you. And on that note, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again. Bye.